Tisifa boosted. Charlie, Nyamishramu ati. Abraham, Nyamishramu. At Calendar Van. Charlie, thumbs up, guys. Mo boy Juma ma NYB Multimedia. Ebejvo, Yemamo. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Mbacho na pombo kodi.
Nyamene umpai boy, huye pa.
I don't any techniques.
Yes, that's what experience nso ka ho.
Eno ano no. Techniques, experience, kikabo mana abrabona ede. Ai. Say baby am free boko de.
Nyame adom bia boko.
Berlin for so chia mu nyina.
Good.
Baby boko.
Frankfurt for so den chia kese e de bra ye Hamburg for nyina.
Okay. Yeda masepa se ene motimi edi odo abodom ama odo abodom na ye nyina yetimi ebetwetwe nkomo a emu ehwam emu ede na ama edom no so ate de emwo ema oman no yen sha asimfiri yen sanifa so opanyi na odi ni sen madama
Yo mira medase so mama kwenya ewo ofidi kase so medin ede Michael Arthur.
Okay.
Ne dia dodo na edi nimme eye Makata. Enti eye Germany ene ne mpotem hadie. Otise ye bodin Makata na ye abranti ya ene ewie anwumre. We boy pim ewo studios ha.
Makata na ifri enfa na ofira odwane atwa en.
The attorney say me were Frankfurt,
okay.
Frankfurt Mpotem.
Okay.
Me a member of a Frankfurt MPP.
Okay.
A chapter.
Okay.
And I feel so no oka a Germany MPP so me a member. And I communication team so me a member of the communication team.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's basically you're a member of the New Patriotic Party. I think that I met you, Emra, Dr. Baomiabai, hey. Haji Samirabai. I think we met
exactly. That was in Saarbrücken.
Yeah, I think I was around.
Yes.
Makata na Hamburg your friend is saying Dortmund MPP it is saying Frankfurt, sorry.
No kwasem ne say o kan Germany MPP. Ne pompous one pa ejina Frankfurt chapter so.
Hamburg for babu.
Hamburg for krajitum.
Okay.
No kwasem ne say ba in terms of numbers Hamburg it will be sneer.
Okay.
But activeness any say ye bo Germany MPP chidom there Frankfurt yidimu akutini ye pa dwumadi ni nyina Frankfurt na so nesi
chairman the meeting kro no timi party over
yes
MPP for Germany Hamburg chairman omo meeting no timi party timi share no party ase na mabuza chairman ma tese mo microphone meeting na o te party ase no
exactly
ya was me hard so credit
Frankfurt ye di akotene pa dwumadi a ekoso kase pa wo Germany ha FMPP ho de se wo pe ba bia obeti ne de ne wo hunu ni yie pa dia just wo di wani etre eye Frankfurt chapter na me chairman chairman Joseph Kwesi Kinto no kwasem ni se wa boy adwuma nzo oji free chairman Paul chairman Paul yes na nyame enso so edi share ye friend say chairman Joseph Kwesi Kinto ensano ono so abo adwuma ama adwumadi a chairman Paul owuso ansa diye no waba beto so kama pa ama sese Frankfurt chapter ho ya kono a nipa dodo na egitwi eba sese numbers no kwa na ekoso
combatants amount for chairman Kinto matiti ni dia I'll find time and meet him one of these days na mebuza na dia man e chairman Kinto e bia na mo hype no kwa
Germany all the chapters there chapters na agitum se chairman Kinto juma all born ade se konkan so ani yi pa di chairman Kinto wa ya de na minim se the chapter elections eba no esan ni juma plenty no Frankfurt for besan e piano ama watoa ne dwumadie so sɛ bempanifo se amfo ɛne kyerɛ ne toaso chama ya boy adwuma yɛn nyinaa yɛ de support ɛta ne chi ama nyame ya adom a ɛyɛ chapter elections no menyɛ sure sɛ obi mpo bɛtwe ne ti sɛ wɔne chama ɛba bɛpre ɛsan sɛ wadi dwuma so no na yɛn nyinaa yɛgye tum sɛ dwuma a wadie no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔyɛ dɛ ɔtoaso nti Frankfurt nkɔmmɔ ne deɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɛde yie paa ɛde sene ɛyɛ atwomɔ
na kyerɛ sɛ woka communication team of MPP Germany and MPP Frankfurt.
MPP Germany
communication team.
Yes, me member. Say me deputy communication director NEC me say nifasu.
Oh, okay. That is say you know Matisa mo call election.
Yeah, call election.
In the election who call the saying.
Yo.
Wo hwe adwuma abɔ ne sisi a wo hwe election who call the saying.
Nyame adom em say ye be members of the communication team no dwumadi a na yedi say ye kasa ewo various social media platforms any traditional media ya ye adwuma na aba bedum pempenso na ba bia ye du idie ye wa akire no ye hu say akannie mu no enema ba ko mienu bi antoto ye yen a na yedi akire ye hu ni say nyame di niema bi adua ye mu a ye betimi ede aba ama ensesan de aba enti say there we are thinking of progressing to the next stage where ye betimi take leadership role ewo communication in Germany enti no that is the goal.
Okay.
That is the
vision. Is the Ruben I could take it?
Say me call for communications officer.
Oh, okay.
Here the whole of Germany.
Okay. And you local but you are now
local honey there. Na me ye vice chairperson. Na bibi between twama kwam edwuma sem ne niam binti ma me kodi Munich.
Okay.
Ti me decide dwumadie no eto ho. Ama me ma obi nso be fa side dwumadie na nipa no eguso a odi. In the upcoming chapter elections, no, mesan so ahwe say mepe dwuma foforo biadi. For now, I am considering the same communication. Say me this our communication dwumadie no ewo at the chapter level. Now at the branch level so no metimi assign afa say dwumadie no na ma combine di ama etimi e de enkoso any mpuntu abre MPP Germany.
Tonight 17 year on na obekasa ama MPP or Germany.
Ne kan wakano ye kan say ye mfa the wobo efa MPP Germany ho a any MPP party as a national party in Ghana and in the diaspora communication wise no that is the office I want to occupy.
Yeah, my problem with the communication teams they say omu beteki position ahiagbelamo they are visible. But on your position, you are invisible. You can't find them. So we banner as media personalities here, Pemona, ma clarifier, we don't find them. Yes, yeah, in the yateno. Yeah, what? How are you going to liaise with a media team in the whole of Germany?
Thank you very much for this question. I believe, sir, if you want to be a communicator, na ose onye visible. Then you have no business being in that space. Because communication is about propagating good message. Ebema ato nipa aede asum. Entinu you should be out there talking about issues are worthy for discussion.
Okay.
Enti also we a communication officer na untimi nya a good rapport with a media outlet. Then it means you are failing on your job, so to speak. And you know, for me, in terms of collaboration with a media, there, it is one of my core responsibility, my core mandate. And he said, me, I builded the bridge between me as a communication officer and every media outlet, because a media no nebema wasem etimiako amaman saying na yede. It is when me and building a good rapport with a media. Then why do you want to be in that space to communicate the views, the ideals of a or group or party? I would anymore. And I have a plan, a layout plan. meba make sure say nyame adom na ye di tumi hye me nsa media engagement. It is one of the key things mayor MPP Germany, we have a stake in MPP as a whole, and we should reposition ourselves. Said ye be bema yen as a party, as a branch in the diaspora, no yetimi influence in decision making. Ewo MPP as a whole. And how do we do that? We should build a very good rapport with media. Now, things no yetimi any omwedi nkomo on issues. Was a yensu yetimi chiragen issue bar as a branch. Was in communication no yensu yetimi chire yadwen ewo issues ho. Eni kwanse yema dead news ansa na yaba betire article. And even crying after writing article, you should make stories out of the article. Now why watch no, and that is what I would want to do differently from what has been happening. We will be writing articles, yes, we will be publishing them, but we also have to make stories out of every publication. And how do you do that? You need to have an interaction and engagement with the traditional media. Now, for instance, why exploit social media space? No, ama onsema o canon so etimi ako abontin. Ye ni sa no. Ya ne say we are increasing our visibility value as a branch. Until we want to be visible. When we are visible, when people see us expressing views on issues, I believe say no ebetimi ama MPP as a whole na hu say ampa Germany for nso so no yenso ye boy homodin na ye adwene ni say in the upcoming elections 2028 ade say yen candidate ayi no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ye de yaje atum ya ye krado ya ye prepare say ye bebo ni chidom ye bebo ntoa ni ahwe say nyame be ya adoma ma nkunimdie aba ama MPP na yebetimi edi sa adwuma na mu media fo ya ane ani mo bedi, and that is what I seek to do differently from what has been happening. Enti me share MPP ma Germany nyina abo say me Michael Arthur dodo na frame me makata nyame adom na mu di tumi ehye me nsa said ye ne moate me ne dwumadi esu enye hanko no kwasem ne say masha sie dada. I'm engaging Adum TV, the multimedia. I'm engaging them, and I believe say all the other traditional media, so outlets no. Yeni umbedi juma ama MPP Germany yetimi ababe di juma sono ama osno kokoko ama nyuko no so etimi ababe di to me in 2028.
One of the things I think said a fight tier MPP in the last elections. The media engagement.
Very well.
Most of them distanced themselves from the media. Getting them on American was very difficult. And one of the things that play good for this government the media engagement. We happen to have calls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they happen to push us to come to their camps because there's a media team, there are bloggers, proposing money for us and stuff like that. But in America, Obia or the way he believes in life. Exactly. People can fall for that. People cannot also fall for that. So, what are you going to do different? Because a lot of the media that I know, they've been bought. And I know what I'm saying. Because
we will flip it over. We will do that. We will definitely do that. The whole thing is that said Yawokano minji wachini say media engagement to some extent became a problem for us in the 2024 elections. But going forward, there are plans in place. As a national party, say aware yenya a communication team. Say no. Honorable Nana Akomia. He is the chairman of the committee. And she say they are doing everything possible. on say mpanimfoɔ se oniema ehwiegu a ɛna oyɛ de ohunu hyehyɛ nti the way the defeat came mpanimfoɔ they've gone back to the drawing board. We've done a lot of introspection. Yɛahwɛ nneɛma a yɛyɛ a ɛtutu sini ama yɛ communication ntimi ankɔ yie menua me mani afi kakra me hyɛ ase di politics akyi as far back as 1992 at the time na afei na na mawie JHS I followed the political terrain ne kakra but meka say 1996 ankasa at the time I na mawie SHS sabre no na mani edi politics akyi pa enti me va ne say President Jerry John Rawlings so ebaye Kofo baye President Mills any Mahama eso baye President Akufo-Addo baye na fi Mahama asaba bio. Out of all these administrations I can tell you without a shadow of doubt say President Akufo-Addo ni na ban Juma omobo edima oman no sonko. But the truth of the matter is that we as a party we reneged on our efforts to propagate the good message any the good things are President Akufo-Addo any Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia administrating so and yentimi ammo hu dawuro said ye na wose ye yentimi anka ya asem said ye na wose ye de ye ka ema NDC for two mfutro ene digu Ghana fo ani and eniema ni bebre wo hono a na ese nokore a sign maybe some actions and inactions of certain appointees entino ema dodo na be ye say nokore ene ya NDC ebefa abano edis wo no it is becoming clear so most of the things they used against MPP no na ye mfutro na ye ntro ene niema ni bebre abayede ababede dwasa entino empanifo hu say yes things did not go as we wanted entini sesenia setting up a communication team led by Nana Komia na minim so oni ni mpanimfo nso edin hihye egu akwan mu a going forward as a party no we are coming up with a strategy we are coming up with a structure to communicate our message and come up with message a very resonating with Ghanaians, a very resonating with voters. Ama voters, and say ye can't oman Ghana, any song, any Jumedia. It is only MPP that has good policies that will transform lives in Ghana. And I believe, say, himself, policies are. NDC cannot boast of any major policy. It is only MPP we can list from A to Z. Policies that we brought are transforming lives. And the MPP is the solution to Ghana's problems. And I believe, say, in the next elections, no, na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, ebefa kunyani diswa. Ghana fobe hu transformation. Ghana fobe hu enkunimdie ni nkanko. Enkoswo asetena mu hihaye ebeba ama Ghana fo nyina enso ehu ato.
Makata. Mame mo nyumba. Makata. Makata. Jack Lord, what's it say? Minyana apombo kode.
Opanyikase nyame adom pa.
Se makata kanu cruise o tumfutura gu ani o tiefo na bechire. Na opanyin so ada modin di say.
Opanyikase medase mefa kwanya iso na machia MPP4 ene enwumre o magepenie na o motie yen wo fidikase iso edina oduko kodwo opon na medi medjuma wo Berlin na mesa bomu nkui kakra so Kwabre East constituency wo Ghana na mesa wo Berlin mu for the past 8 years me na maye chapter no secretary na aja ye boan kakra sebe ya chapter no so ebetimi afane ntoma pa afra na wo hwe se de na meni amakata je Frankfurt den na ye de say ketewese ye chen dodo awura na ye ketewese ne kura no akono eno oba me chapter nim obehu de we ayesi etotue no ma esifa yesi nchene nkamfo ne ho enti media me de besi ha ya we friendly match enti me de besi ha ya na mama na chi ase se ye nyina ye boa se be ya chapter no obi a betimi afa ne ntuma pafra no ntina ye de ho ba se empanyimfo a ye nto abamayen na Germany ano nia ye free se enkoye no ye ntimi identify sa problems no na ye ntimi ensolve na MPP no enya kono se be ya ebetima boa ama bibia so atima ye kama na oba branch nim so a me ye second deputy communication director for MPP Germany nti for the past 3 years no no ni dwumadi empanyimfo edisi na so say yemwa party ni sa kwan no so na last 3 years me call youth organizer position e wo Germany ha na me lusui en James empanyimfo nhihye mu no mo ye say omumfa me nhye ho na memwa party adwuma no se be ya bibia so ebetimi aye kama na empempren yi de em say ye call the last election e lusui no party ni nhihye mu no na e wo say ye reorganization na ye start den ebura hasuo enu 2028 na ye be kwa abato so no na ye ni asati aye kokko ti sabre ya ye din komo yi de me dem ho ba se MPP Germany youth organizer me ba last 3 years ampanyifo anto abama me ahia atu ahene ne asi ahene fo se minyanto wase no mre na sa kwa babiem sabre no me ba se omonsanto abam se branch youth organizer na me fa me mobilizing skills no emwa se be ya sabre opposition no youth a ebe kruma youth a wo hadada ekwan ebe fa so a ye be kan nyina hu abom na party na tima ya akono because party no youth no ene gino mo so youth no keka mo ho a party na fa ntuma pafra nti opanyi kese ubusa din na ese me dia fa so aka abakosam kakra no a kire me da ase
say Japan say who call for youth organizer our branch and the whole of Germany
and one a branch no
okay any branch no okay nti you fa say Germany no call for youth organizer wo be boabo maburu ne mrante na no wo mo tete nipa no wo mo ha adwene no
hona adwuma ne kese ne pa
how is your temperament like because me say you fa say me part of MPP now you be youth organizer me my own I am that type me ha adwene so how is your level of temperament is saying you fa say kata me a friend is saying upon me say how are you going to handle these kind of situation temperament say high temperament and I say you become your friend is saying MPP your friend is saying chairman the upper chairman free ako is here me new on the same platform Mr. Akomia me timi say no otimi respond otimi chire ba the o cheche me just sa na tie but me pese be ha no mane kasa enti unya obi ti se me na me tete how we going to handle me
open kase me da se pa me amusu me ha adwen pa unse o ha adwen na timi no mo ha adwen ye adwuma
okay
politics mo no what I've realized is say you cannot get everything perfect and you don't expect say obi be your downfall and say no watimi na ye adwuma MPP Germany e bai ya fa no ma bibremu minim say amanfo mutia na say o ma ya o munim ye MPP Germany no o munim say obu o ho a wona wo sere pa so no mpa wasem ba me kwadwo opon oduko ametie meni obia eni asem eno ne ade ba ko a edanso e wo me ho a da bia no me namfofo ka say na ensema ya na manfo ka fa ho no wontia na meche pa ba enye masem de ntia enye masem ne say enye no kure na me free say politics mu no say wo no obi nya adwen a eno nche say wontimi ne nya adwuma we agree to disagree enti say de na wo ka no ade bi wo ho a entoboase na benyade a kirekire nipa nim wo be kirekire ni mu several times ansa na wate ase a eno nchi na wo say yemfa nkoye kandini no enti wo free say wo ni sa abotre na wo de be party adwuma na opanyikese wontimi nye mabunu ho adwuma ye edin papa because mabunu bi anim say de wo ka no eno ne wom wamfa a problem enti e wo so onya ntoboase ma sa babunu no na wonya daage e kirekire ni mu se be ya obete ne ho ase na mu nyina motima ba on the same page enti omom ha adwene nyina omadamfo ne me omom ha adwene nyina so omadamfo ne me ehɔ ne hɔfo ne nyina so omadamfo ne ye nyina hwibom na minim se omunim nyina so ye be ye adwuma bom ama adwuma no so aye kama pa
se no asem nyina se be fo tu kwan a okoso ye be fo fie
sanete setie ti
obi ha adwene na damfo ne ho
sa on ha adwene kura so ameso me ha adwene ti me ha wa adwene ama obaye madamfo na se adwumadi na no na ye no
akwan be na wodi agu form in this election in case MPP at the Mawa. A dear quine idea go from to gather up the youth to work for the party.
Open case me da say said them di kaka na earlier no last 3 years me call youth organizer position ni bi na me someone be di two dwa any the way me see eye me politician e wo Germany ha say no efe ebroso na di entia sabre open me no ka say em say yen nyina ye start declare intent no almost a month and half ni and I say almost 2 months ni but as now the whole Germany obi en who oba say youth organizer
do call no post as at now there
be fe bibia ansesa de a me ko ono post na nye say bia ono post no e mema na say youth any kruma say we have youth they are so vibrant youth omuye so focused youth omunim nia omubetima by essence say omunim nia metima ye any ebra me de me ho be hye MPP Germany opanyi kese ebra ye call university no me call Cape Coast University unim say student body ye joining MPP university no ye form ye free Tescom metimi rise by a Tescom vice president 2012 Cape Coast University through that no me ko insurance e Otabil East ya bo form youth wing as abra me no ka say concern youth wing Otabil East me omu patron me no mudin sa so me ko Ghana from 2016 me ba kroma 2016 me bedru ha nyame April Sata ma yeto oba December no yeja ye school aye ko ho esa ko Ghana ekoye campaign through that ni nyina no abribia ye beto oba na ye den ye ko Ghana ekoye campaign this recent election ye ko di Ghana almost 1.5 months ni nyina ye den e campaign na ye nyina ye guso enti ade a ya build ye ho se ye ba beboa ma party ni nhyehyɛ akoso opanyi kese ye hwe youth eba Germany ha afibia na semester bia no universities e bia kwanya ama youth aide awuram Germany ye ni dodo na start politics na Ghana so mu bedu krom a esan senye aban bi anase party bi na de ba enti na what the politics na aide atu baabi onyamwa bia emfi party no because e was okodi pa kakra na aide wonu so timi di bon ho bra ebra wo ko school anase odi ni djuma opanyikese me pese nyame adom na MPP Germany esi ahene ne etu ahene fo hu mmobo no moto aba me say the next youth organizer me first tax me pesa bi en say Tescom a agi MPP asina ho youth the ewo Ghana abo akom ho bom say Tescom student front a omo bo ano me pese e de sa Tescom no bi ba Germany ha say UK fo obi US fo obi na me pese e de bi ba Germany asabaye a students a atwa ye ho hia youth a ewo Germany ha nyina no ye nyina ye beki ho bom under Tescom sabaye a ye benya one voice na ba say ye send information bi dia ko Ghana ama aban na ye den asoma ye betimanya sa anoba no na timi aboa yen eno boa ema youth ni nyina ye den eken ho bom youth no ken ho bom they need to know the party ideology obu ho ye wonu kroma politics no wonya wode no beshem ba MPP ideology no kra wonim ya ideals wonim ideal wonim what even the concept of the party or see nya daji na ye kirekire saade anim ekire youth no sebe ya wonya de no beshem a obekam na bibia so atimaye kama ento panyi Tescom ya de a the first point of call am free say ye de ba ebebo akamabunu ni nyina bom sebe ya ye nyina ebetimaye den ye nya ando ba ko na atimaboa opanyi ade ba ko esa ka ho bi me say students a eba kroma say no omoba esanse omuhie skabotini bi e wo account ma bro omoba ko bi a Auslander behold na say foreign office akwa renew omo krata asem no aya na ye problem and you students be bro ho a esanse woni say scan dan account muti ebre ne so a obon say den akwa e problem ebi mu kura je school no abra school no bi omako bi abe 2 semesters as a youth organizer no e wo say metimi bo sa kwan ne so na ye boska botini bi to say be ye students a omoba a omo ye party for no ye betimi di say scan na den ama omako renew omo visa no omo wie a no masaro found this cano e dia ba beto the party no e kofesim se be ya e be ginger youth no mo hu se party no enyi o mayimu ya obi wo timi ka se party no be wonya ahwe ba ye bibi say ema youth na obi hu se no party no wonya bibi amfi ba enam politics anase na party so watimi akwakoru no visa abra ankwa dadwene bia de ama no and this is the welfare package me pesa me deba na etimi bua ma youth no so obia eden etimi efa no ntuma pafra na etimi bua opanyi kase ba ko amede beka ho because minim se mre no eko ba ko me pesa me de ka ho no se chapters no obia o youth organizers nyame adom na minya sa akonya na meka sa chapters youth organizers ni nyina bom na ye nyina ye nya no baba ye because ma hu se they don't have any platform, they don't have any means to communicate omo bibi kura omo ntimi nka metima me reinforce omo na ma jinja omo sebe ya nyame adom a omo so beboa na omo locality omo chapters no omo no omo tima boa atima team up na youth omo so basa because chapter no me fan say bia Berlin e won youth organizer ho Hamburg e won youth organizer ho omo na
omo ye station youth organizers media me panya me mete soro enti omo ye adwuma no ofom no na me information but I need to collaborate with them I was say me share like me bo omo e wo kon bebre so say be ya omo adwuma no ye fo ho a na me so adwuma no ye den e be ye fo as a youth organizer enti opanyi kase e hye na de minim say dodo na wo ho na ye be sa anya kwanya foforo aba wo na asem ye ba de aka bia ye ntima nka ho asem na anwuma no busa ya ye betim de atudwa
I feel the Matthias here because tell me the more Hamburg and I make us say yeah the hwihwia into now ma the nan call for youth organizer or Hamburg no because I'm for approach so say go be approaching me from so called youth organizer feed them in the kasa cause you see the idea near me say me the tenant next day you know I'm say chire me maybe tie say o ka say ne na wo ka dem agino ma so ti de wo ka ma wo say ebem so obo ni hu kakra
oh that be me mo ne hu na say the make no ya na ye adwumaden un say contest here obi e kwa wo we ne hu hwe na ho den minim say o contest na o free so belusu maybe you want to go and market yourself for the next elections but what papa say wo ba be wini na hwe o content da no na hwe na wontimi wini a edu ba bia obetwa san kakra bai o ma na o mo ani so ade hunu so o mbekọ se youth organize o mo nyina ese fata be du ba bia se de o mo hu se me ba metima ye adwuma no o mo nyina do ma ho den e ba beta
ba so te sera man for ko de
o mo ma che pa
o te Hamburg artist no obi ko
mate madam for kwa no na nya nchen kura madam for kwa no madam for no
okay enti that say I feel the Matthias ye pon am frɛ na ka je say I feel me say you hear me na e bonnet to no say yi ba ko efi mama na ka ba
o ye nyanyi ba ko e abode consensus so say yes o do o ye do hwe nyi achini what you say o ye me yonko prekope enti e bra say what say ninua eba for the same position no na hu behia say ye bedim komoni ye nyina ya ba adwenkrum na
the support better
o the support better but sanity
okay yeah that's it we thank you very much for coming now here NYB Multimedia, as I rightly said, we are streaming live on all our media platforms on Facebook, on TikTok, Ghana Needs You, and NYB Multimedia, on YouTube, NYB Multimedia, Charlie, Bobby, BAB. And then we are having, a friend is saying, I don't know how to put it, a marathon political shows.
Exactly.
And then I think Scarecrow would not, I don't know, so far for 30 or 1 hour or something, but we have a marathon political show basically aimed at promoting the new patriotic party, any Omu, however you call me, you know I don't care, whatever name you give me. But the fact of the matter is that in as much as I said on radio as a journalist, I don't hate any party. They say NDC for come home say they want to come to project their party. Last 2 weeks, I gave the platform to, was it 3 weeks or so, to the National Democratic Congress. And the Ombe projected, Omohobeke can, Sema, Dioso Mukabia, and Nesabe drew MPP for no project here. I don't care whatever name you give me, but the fact of the matter, they say, we don't work for you, we work for God and for our country, Ghana. Election, Matisse say ending of this month, or that ending of next month.
No, August.
For the chapter elections, it's going to be in July.
Okay, that is next month, next 2 months.
Yeah, that will be okay. We are not yet in June, that will be next 2 months. Now, a branch is scheduled to take place in August. Hopefully, first week in August. Yeah.
Hate. Aha. Open so to bomb. MPP for need you come hate. Hate.
Hate is hating on
hate no one. One of me bombers no. Once was send me remember how me to bomb. How we if MPP for the new movie come hate. Are they? Okay. Now it's the ending of in July. And a main election generally and also better and
first week in August.
Okay, something like that. And the communication director the fullest assurance say on the grounds delegate no the 2 million per the work away on the grounds.
No kwasam ne say yiguso ye ne party for aiding komo. Say to me omunsem enewo. Ye pesi ye besom. Enye ohye so eya humbrasiem eye nidie kwan so ena ye ne party ma kasa. Say baby a ye dru no ye hia nipa owo etumanche. Ye nipa owo ahofama a obebre ne ho ase etie die omono pese yenye. We have to listen to the people. You know, when you are a leader, you should listen to the people and you act according to what the people want. And that is what I represent. I am going to follow the directions of my people. I have ideas. I will collaborate with them. I am not going to impose my will on them. I will judge all with them. Every issue be a baba up. Yenka wasem no. Me man for ana me party ma ebedwene ho. Enti wo madwenkyere ebe feature massively in every action. Metiki. Enti me man for guso a yekasa me party ma guso a yekasa enra said the minua Kwadwo Opon Oduku ekaye no. We were in Berlin. I believe say grounds fertile. Very, very fertile. We go so we have the message. We have the message and we are putting our messages across. Said the members beating me and so far make us very encouraging. And we were not going to sleep. We are not going to renege on our efforts. We will still keep on working and working hard. Jumadene and the dinkunimbe ebeba inti ye boy adwuma na ye wa resimu se MPP Germany branch emanyina so ebetie ye na o matie de ye kan wa supam na o magye asematum na o maboye tidom na o mapia ye amiafa akunya no so etimi adi dwuma so e ama omo inti manya akwanya de mesre na wa ma me kwan na ma to nkra hu kese pa e ama Germany branch members nyina say mo ankasa munua mo wofa ase mo ba Michael Arthur Makata ena enne ewie enne nwumre me ne mo de kasa mesre nimdie ni nyansa nyankopon de adom ye ahofama ye wo any opepa ye wo say ye be transform ekwan a ye fa so boy ye dawro wo MPP Germany no eno ho asem ene me ba afidie so amene mo be de eba beka ye pesi ye pia Germany MPP branch ema ne kosoro na ya asem etimi edru wiase afana nyina na MPP in terms of decision making when we are deciding on issues in MPP as a party Germany so no yasem etimi accompany fu anim na yenso ya no etimi adrujum eno ni dwumadi a magye atom so se nyame adom na mo mama kwanya me ba bedi e de aboa branch no iti munya reshemu ewo mimu Makata. I stand for commitment, I stand for dedication, I stand for a renewed energy. Ayedi ahokeka foforo eneba na edi abebo adwuma so no edi aboa branch no ama branch no so etimi akonka.
Makata, I think I'll personally follow your campaign and I pray so we win. I'll personally follow your ujuma ubidi.
Thank you very much.
Because I'm a critic.
Thank you very much. And
Indeed.
People like you make us better. And when I meet someone who is a critiquer, I like them. Because if you are a leader and you don't like people who criticize you, then you don't want to grow. You don't want to get better. And I believe you will be very useful to me as a person. You will make me better. And I will always welcome you, sir.
Okay. After ebedi bi echi de beko bia no se adwuma no ba na obo ni ya he ya ba betena na ya bo apaso
me dase bebe
wan ko di yeso a obeti
minim se nyame ewo we na wo ta mechi so de me bo adwuma ama wa obedi hu adanse
obeti nka enti youth organizer, what are your last words for the youth Germany and all the delegates are Umtuaba?
Open you can see Medasi youth I or Germany and the youth I MPP youth I try you see in Aishiano. The MPS Omunati and say ahonahane eba anigye enam kwan so eba enkanko ani mpuntu eba beba ewo ebra ye ba be the next election awo beto aba ma oduku kwajo pon said the next branch youth organizer said omuni me no adwuma de unya mfa nhye me sakura no na meye asabre a omosa pese omo de hye me nsa omosa anya me mugidie opanyi kese afidie no mosumi no say last 3 years me koy na ya nto ama me na me sechenchina party no mesa akobie ana omose ne ekwe ye mu obi ase de ne ekọ ye tawo ye trase ne yahwe enti ya so die kese ana omode ya de omode ahye me nsa na me fo okasa fidie so no ma hye omobo se dwumadi omode hye me nsa no minim ho akade minim kwan ye befa so ye beboa na dwumadi no enu the next 4 years 4 year mandate omode hye nsa no na me so maboa toto no ma na the next election e beko no position fufo bia e be declare se ebeko no nyankopon e de nkwadom yenko ade a omo na besa abo ye chidom no mo sa ya de akọ the next election no ma mesre se ye nyina nki humum unity e key this election aye ko na nye ye de no kwa ne hu hia ba yankan hu omum na election aye ko no watimi wakame wantwi ne sa no ma na emwa ye emma okon kase de ye ni 2028 no yetima ko sa akon no de mesre me nuanom MPP4 ye o jema nyina se abatu ya ko ya abotre obi anka na adwen kade obetima ye ene de a ofiri se den waye pen na party for na den ye si ahini ni ato ahini for no entimi nto aba ema se be ya bibia so ebetima ye kama to you to no de modaro mama mudie mu mon kama kuma ntumi yem foundation has already been laid you to no ye nyina ye tie ho ase de aka na ye no makakra bi a me de betutu akwam se be ya nyame adoma ye nyina ni betima je na ye de ahode ba ko atachiri na 2028 ye panyi incoming president Dr. Haji Mahmoud Bawumia ababe the president of Ghana come January 2027 to panikese minim se na ye di kan ba ha no ye be me nan so ayentintia e wo ha Berlin ene Hamburg de menya sure say ye kwantintin bia ti menya tu hu ana se weekend bia na ya bana ya ba be kan no magum kakra because minim se enche kura ye ba be wura political season nim se ye bo opunu muso a obagi ye feso na wo ma ye sa kwanya no na yetimi aba be kan asem aton ye party ene ye manyoku MPP to panikese medase pa
medamase so those NYB multimedia ena Hamburg tie na ye bibia free we say starting from July me start me one stand political show see the only no the way it is whether it is MPP whether it is I don't care me in fact until me coffee aba me coffee dwum ti mo bechi me amunchi me say you ko me cover there
fire for fire
me can see the tie
exactly
pepe without fear or favor say e come wa e be catch you say e come out pe adwum en come wa you be catch say de enko yie
exactly
into se soundsa into this is NYB multimedia for better man say buy and we know say we would keep on collaborating and talking
engagement
very important the people out there will know you and know the works you are doing na abato no so na se mosefata omufa dwumadie ni hyamonsa na ahaya na mbesa aba do mase na adwuma ni koyi ahaya na ebeka anko yeso ahaya na ebeka nyame nhira mo se mo bae nti mesa hye bio
thank you very much
that's sure MPP ko patino ya